Hi guys, Northeast Prospector here. Finally back out in Reedy Creek in Northeast Victoria in Australia. We haven't made a video in a while because I've been busy upgrading the sluice and downsizing the pump and all that sort of stuff. But we're out here with a few people today. As you can see, water's quite low. And this is my new high banker. I've got it made by Dale Richardson from Traralgon in southwest Victoria. 40mm spray bars, not too bad. Floating hopper, I love at the moment. So anything that runs through it drops out into the plate, and there's a small tiny little dropout section just up in there, up through here, and everything runs down. Running nugget trap with the expanded miner's moss and V-rib matting down the length, just the expanded up the top. Then we go to Hungarian riffles here. Yeah, sluice is 1 metre long, 300 wide, and the hopper is 500 long, 380 flared out to accommodate the spray bars. I'm running a new pump as well. Excuse George's backside here, he's setting up. Running a 1.5 inch Tornado, 2.5 horse, 12,000 litres an hour, plenty big enough. If you guys can remember, I used to run an 8 horse Tomahawk 2 inch, and that bastard was heavy. So it's quite good to be able to finally move around with a bit of ease and a lot less weight. Yeah. Rightio, so it's been a few hours out here in Reedy Creek. The others have just about packed up. About 3:30 in the afternoon. Just thought I'd give you guys a rundown on how my new high banker runs in action. You see here with the 40mm spray bars actually cross over. Check all through that center section there. Actually, you get play in there. Might not have quite enough pressure to break it up, but it's going to sit there due to the grizzlies that run the full length of the hopper. So you can throw more material on top of it without having to wait for it to break down. I've got this currently set at about 6 degrees. I know they say 1 degree per foot. I'm running 2 degrees with a 1 metre long sluice, 3 feet. Pretty nice exchange there actually though. You see the nugget trap up in there. This is the third run for the day. So I get one last hour in before we pack up and I get home and have a cold beer. My back is rooted. But, yeah, so the old Tornado pump still chugging away. It's been running maybe 3.5 hours, maybe 4 hours, and that's still the first tank of juice. So to get that much run time, and that pump's sitting about 3/4 throttle, and yeah, really happy with it. And, yeah, so I'll keep shoveling for a little bit longer, and I'll throw all this into a poverty pot with all the black sand and gold, and I'll take it home, put it through the gold wheel, and I'll give you guys an idea of what sort of gold we get here in Reedy Creek. Cheers. Hi guys, finally back home from Reedy Creek after a cold drink and a bite to eat. I've washed the cons out for the day into a super sluice. You see quite a bit there. Just going to start the wheel up now and we'll start getting through it. Alright, here we go. So we'll start it off. I'll start feeding these in with a teaspoon, and yeah, get back to it. There you can see guys, just running some of those cottons. You can see the black sand is climbing from the blondes down the bottom here, and the black sand slowly climbing up the spiral riffles, and then they drop out into a cup at the back there, and you slowly feed it, 1 teaspoon at a time. It's tedious, but it takes a lot of the panning out of it. The blonde sands blow over the top, drop off to the catch tray, and black sands, and hopefully the gold climb up into the centre. This just gives you a bit of an indication of the amount of black sand you're actually getting in Reedy Creek. I mean, we've only run, you know, maybe a third of a pan, just over a third of a pan, and just the amount of black sand is ridiculous. And makes finding the gold easy, because usually where you find black sand you're going to find gold, and just due to the weight of it. But yeah, just the sheer amount that you get out of Reedy Creek here is astronomical. Okay, so we've just finished running the cons. See, nice and clean. Saw back from sitting on the ground, doesn't really help. As you can see, water's a bit dirty. They reckon using cleaner water is better. I've got a little bit of rinseate in there to break the surface tension to stop the gold from floating, because it's primarily flower gold we deal with here. But yeah, so I'll just grab the cup out of the back and we'll give you guys an idea of how we went today. Okay, so here we go. The material. Interesting to see what we got out of this. We'll just stratify it to get it airborne. Tap it out. Still a bit in there, so let's get a bit of water to wash it out with. That made too much of a mess. I don't know, about all of it. We'll get all this to one side of the pan. Bear with me, this is a bit hard with one hand in a big pan. Yeah, still a few rocks in there, but it's just what's got through. So I was playing around with it. See how we go here. Nice bit there, pushing around. Shake back. Yeah, it's not too bad. So we're out there for probably 3 or 4 hours. At a different, well, same part of the creek, just a different spot. It's a nice chunky bit there. Plenty of flower gold. Few nice bits in amongst that black sand there as well. That's not too bad at all, really. It's actually a bit of depth to that. Yeah, it's not bad at all, that piece. So yeah, that's how we went today. There's some gold floating there. Actually quite a lot floating there. Yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you out the creek.